We got the black Nirvana shirt here. Just says Nirvana on it. Once again, I'm a fan of the black shirt t-shirt, so...
Nirvana, interesting thing, because I also love them. They have a couple of great songs, and it seems like for you, judging by your latest clickbait that you just didn't listen to me, I think I'll try to get to your heart by music. Hopefully it will work, because I'm really a great musician. You suck. You're a joke. Stop the shit. What is going on, guys? As always, the Great with another news videos. Now, I haven't been uploading for a couple of days because, you know, it's been very stressful. I'm still working with Greatness TV. I'm just monetization is off. YouTube is late 5 weeks right now. Like, I'm completely ignored. This is just sucks so much right now. I don't know what to do. It just sucks. However, something happened that just blew my mind. Like, it made my day, like my month. I cannot tell you how thankful I am. Like, one of my fans actually contacted me via mail, and she donated so much money that I bought a camera, I bought new microphone, and I will get that like in probably 2 days. I'm not quite sure, but this is just, dude, I cannot describe how thankful I am. It's just fucking unbelievable, man. This is just crazy. If by any chance you're watching this, like, thank you so much. So much. And he also became a Patreon, which is, I don't know, thank you. Thank you, really. Thank you so much. Like, my videos will improve so much, and thanks to all of that person, so shout out to you. Anyways, let's jump into the news. What's new in the wrestling world? You know, let's talk about that. So WWE is going to do this mixed tag team challenge where basically women and a man announces another women and a man fight. So interesting, on Facebook, of all the places. Not interested in that. However, it is what it is. Here are all the couples that you need to know. By the way, somehow Joe got injured, so he's not going to be in that anymore. Raw, Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss, Finn Balor and Sasha Banks, Apollo Crews and Nia Jax, The Miz and Asuka, Goldust and Alicia Fox, Elias and Bayley, SmackDown, Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair, Rusev and Lana, Jimmy Uso and Naomi, Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch, Shinsuke Nakamura and Natalya, Big E and Carmella. So Big E was chosen out of all the New Day members, which makes sense. He's the strongest one, he's the most muscular. No, because Asuka is undefeated, she's with The Miz. It's obviously going to be The Miz and Asuka winning. At least they should be, because Asuka is undefeated. If she is defeated, that means her streak is over. So, yeah, The Miz and Asuka is my prediction. Will I do a review on it? Let me know in the comments below. Should I review this mixed tag team challenge? Let me know in the comments. I'm not quite sure. I'm not that interested, but if you want me to, I'll give it a try. Also, a lot of people don't know why I didn't do SmackDown Live review. As far as reviews goes, I'm still figuring out if I want to continue them or not. Like this, I was in a terrible shape. I was really stressed out. And SmackDown sucked. I couldn't just do the review. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do it next week, maybe not. I'll think about it. Let me know. Let's talk about some rumors. I found this site where there's basically a lot of WWE rumors. Let's speculate some of them and let's think whether they are true or not. Pro Wrestling Insider notes that while WWE has listed many legends and returning stars for Raw 25 already, they're working on bringing even more names. So many of you know WWE announced a bunch of WWE legends. Like every week there is new intro package for returns, and there's so many. I have a list. I'm not quite sure if it's a full list. Pretty much probably not, but if we're going to hear even more, I'm going to make a video about it. I'm going to talk about that list a bit later. Let's talk about other rumors. There have been advertising photos for Raw 25 that feature SmackDown stars, leading to speculation wrestlers from the Blue brand could appear on the show. Here is the picture where you see AJ Styles from SmackDown, Randy Orton, and Jinder Mahal. Which is very odd, but at the same time, I do believe it makes sense. They're all part of WWE. It's a special event, so I don't like Raw people being on SmackDown, SmackDown people on Monday being on Monday Night Raw, but at the same time, on these occasions, I'm fine with it. It's expected that Enzo Mori will defend the Cruiserweight Championship against Cedric Alexander at Royal Rumble. Speaking of Cruiserweights, it is expected they will be represented in the Men's Royal Rumble match. Do I want them to be in that? No. Here's the thing. Cruiserweights, they're in this Cruiserweight division. Do I agree with the fact that they cannot go for other titles? No, but it's a fact. And we all know they're not going to win anyway. Why would you waste a spot? You have so many talent on the roster, and you put cruiserweights in it. It doesn't make any damn sense. And returns, you're probably going to have a couple of returns. You have Raw, SmackDown. There's no room for the cruiserweights, you know? If the logic is that they only can get the cruiserweight title and they're locked in this division, why would you put them in the Royal Rumble? The whole point of that is to go to WrestleMania for the World Championship. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like that. I actually hate that. Pro Wrestling Observer, Rey Mysterio could be debuting for Impact Wrestling soon. He actually said that he would love to be back in the WWE, but it seems like there are a couple of rumors. Like, there's so many rumors about Rey Mysterio on Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling is TNA, a dead company, kind of a... Especially early, like TNA was a continuation of WCW. WCW was bought by WWE, and then we got TNA, which pretty much looked, felt, and pretty much had a lot of talents. Even Eric Bischoff was running it at one point, in kayfabe, I guess. It was continuation of WCW, and it was fine. I actually thought it was great. But then it killed itself, and now it's the worst TNA you ever had. Like, this year is the worst TNA of all time. Do I want to see Rey Mysterio in that? It wouldn't get me watching. It would not get me watching. And at the same time, I don't think he would boom the ratings. If you want to bring TNA to the rating shit, you know, to revive it, you need CM Punk, or Daniel Bryan, or any other WWE name that is big. I'm not talking about Del Rio. I'm not talking about even Swagger. Hell, even not Dolph Ziggler. As much as I love Ziggler, it wouldn't help. You need Randy Orton. You need Roman Reigns, John Cena. You need Seth. You need these big names. If any of these big names would come, which I don't know why would they, then yeah, Chris Jericho. If you bring Chris Jericho, people would watch. That's all I'm gonna say. Rey Mysterio, and I don't care. Former TNA World Champion returns at tonight's Impact Wrestling TV tapings. Here's a picture of him winning the title with his clothes as like... That's a bit weird, I don't get it. It's fine, Austin Aries in TNA, so great, amazing, he's going to be so much better than WWE because he's such a big name and they used him for cruiserweight shit, like I don't understand that. But at the same time, he just came back and won the title. What does that tell you about TNA Championship? That it's shit. That it's worthless. Like, you won a championship with your fucking clothes on, with your t-shirt. What does that tell you? I don't know, man. I'm not into this. I think they should have announced a match previously, and then in the main event they fight. Not on the spot. Hopefully that will revive the company a little bit, which I'm not really positive about, but hopefully. Fingers crossed. Estimated 2017 WWE earnings reportedly. Top male, $12 million, top female, $400,000. This pissed me off, not the fact that women are getting paid less, but her logic pissed me off. The biggest thing you can take away from what I'm going to say, it's not the gender, it's star power. If someone tells you, by the way, that 12 million is Brock Lesnar and 10 million is John Cena, and then it's like 5 million, so it's not that serious as reported. If someone is going to announce to you, Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles, and then they're going to announce Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. Which event do you think is going to get more eyes? Which superstars are more popular? That's what it all comes down to. I live in Lithuania. People, if they are WWE fans, they're really casual. They don't know a lot. If I go in the street and I ask, do you know what John Cena is? Do you know what Randy Orton is? Edge is? Lesnar? They will say yes, and they're getting paid a lot because they are really, really important for the company, you know? They get asses in the seats. If I will ask, do you know Bayley, Charlotte? Most of them, no. They don't know about that. And not taking anything away from the women, you can say pretty much the same thing about Ziggler. As great as he is, you can say the same thing about other talent, even Bobby Roode. You can say the same shit about Zack Ryder. You can say pretty much half of the roster, and they're just not that big. And you compare them to Brock Lesnar. I mean, this is just stupid logic. And let's get to the last, the most juicy stuff. Let's talk about who is returning to WWE Monday Night Raw for the 25th anniversary. Not quite sure if these names are all of them that were announced because there's so many, but there are some of them, so let's check that out. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, D-Generation X, Jim Ross, Jerry Lawler, The Dudley Boys, Ric Flair, The Outsiders Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, The Bella Twins, The New Age Outlaws, Ron Simmons, JBL. And there are going to be so much more, I'm pretty sure about that. Because there's another name that is not mentioned, which is Ted DiBiase, Sr., the legend, not the junior. Pretty amazing, Stone Cold Steve Austin, NWO, like this is just holy shit, this is going to be one hell of a night. I cannot wait for this Monday Night Raw. The people that I would love to see as well, hopefully they will be, Edge, Christian, Hulk Hogan. Man, if they will bring Hulk Hogan, The Rock is probably going to be here. I don't know, I have that feeling. So if you would add a couple of names like The Rock, Edge and Christian, and what else did I say? Hulk Hogan. This is going to be a must-see show. It's going to be 5 hours from different places to different places. I don't know how that works. I have no idea. However, if it's going to be 5 hours, I'm really happy with that. But I heard that it's going to be like 3 hours and then 2 hours extra live. Like it's not going to be shown, hopefully on WWE Network. If that's the case, it works for me. Anyways guys, that's it for today. I cannot wait for Raw 25. It's going to be one hell of a night, and SmackDown 1000 is not that far away as well, so we're going to have a couple of special nights. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like if you liked it. Make sure to subscribe if you can. Make sure to subscribe to my second channel, Greatness TV. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You need to do that. Please do that. The real links are in the description. You follow the wrong ones, some of you, so make sure to check that out. Maybe you didn't follow me. That will break my heart. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.